Hi, hello, welcome to another episode of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you are having a good one today. What are we doing today? We're not playing Spark. We're taking a little bit of a break from the Spark runs to test out not to test out. We're just here to have fun basically today. We're trying to optimize for fun. In my opinion, most fun character in the game is Hina. The Shadow Clone Dash is really cool. And the shotgun, not super synergistic with Hina's abilities, just a good gun in general. So that's what we're just trying to do. We're just trying to see if good things together is good, more or less. Going to our rune page, we're taking power, close combat, not too surprising here, right? More damage things close to us because we're using the shotgun. Glass cannon, cadence, also pretty good. Over on the shield side, we're taking courage. That knockback while reloading should be useful for us. Momentum, blessing, and growth all pretty good here as well, right? I'm trying momentum out a little bit more now, because I think it's a good ability, but I just want to give it a try. And with that, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop in. Hopefully you're having a good day today. I am having a pretty good one. Yeah, the end. Having a good one, the end. One thing I do want to say, I did a community post about doing a live stream today, but the dummy that I am, I forgot to mention that what time it was going to be at. So if you saw that post and you were like, "Oh, cool live stream," wait, when is it? Don't worry, you're not the only person who thought that. There we go. Power shot here, very good. You're not the only person who thought that. That was dumb of me to forget to put in the time it was going to be at in the post. And you can't edit those posts apparently. You cannot go in and add or take away stuff from them. They're there forever. I think you can delete them, but like I didn't want to delete the post. Like no. Give me Pyro Mage. Anyway, so that's happening today. 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully, give or take in half an hour. Who knows? Sometimes I'm running a little late. I do have to go to work for a little bit today, but not too long. So I should be back way before then. Let's take an early Dragon Egg here. Let's see if we can get Dragon Bond going. I don't like focusing on summons with Hina too often, unless you're going for like the pacifist run. But Dragon Egg, Dragon Bond with shotgun is good. So the sooner we get the I don't love Train Dragon here. Guess I'll take it though. Whatever. We're mixing in a little bit of summon synergy too here. Why not? I really just wanted the perk that gives the dragon increased attack damage more than anything. But I guess if you're gonna twist my arm, I'll take this one. There, this is the one that I wanted. There we go. So, what's what I want to talk about more things too, besides the stream. Oh, what we're gonna be playing in the stream. Gonna probably start off with a little bit of 20 minutes, but I think I'll be switching it up halfway through with something else. Who knows? I don't know what yet. We'll see. Hit game is good for the shotgun. Increasing that bullet range is definitely useful. Let's try not to get too far away from this spot here so we can collect all the experience we're generating. The Cthulhu should be here in a few moments. Now we'll take big shot for sure. Love a big shot. Sneaking on up here. And gotta be dead soon, right? Oh, right through the exploder there. Sniper seems pretty good here. Pick up all this experience. Okay. Shadow Clone buff here. If we were going for the pacifist run, would be amazing. Take a little Dragon Bond. I'm not sure what hit me there. I think it was the lingering hitbox of the exploder's explosion, but I'm not sure. Seems like we're in a pretty good start here. Ooh, one other thing I want to talk about is potential tier list videos for this game. Now, I will say that I feel like it's not even that it's not fair. It just feels like it's not a very good idea just to do something simple like a character tier list, because all of the characters are pretty well balanced in regards to their ability to win. There's maybe a little bit of like variance there. Like Shauna is kind of annoying because like it feels like she's the worst character in the game when she triples up on a bad perk, but she feels like she's the best character when she gets triple up on a good perk. So it's kind of like there's some variance there, right? So how do you evaluate that? It's kind of weird. What I think I want to do is do a tier list where it's not just characters. I think I want to do I want to separate each character into its weapon combinations, right? So I want to do like on the tier list it'll be like Shauna, and it'll say Shauna shotgun, Shauna crossbow, whatever, right? And I'll do that for each character on the list, right? That feels like a better way to do the tier list, evaluating each character with a weapon rather than just the character. But I mean, you could just say, you know, you could just say comprehensively, like this is taking into account each different weapon this character can use, or something like that. But I kind of like just doing like the characters and weapons separately. Another tier list video I want to do is can't believe we didn't get hit there. Thank you. No. No. I think these are all a no from me. We're not really like a again, we have some summons here, but we're not really a summon focused build, I feel like. So no thank you. Okay, so another video I want to do is a perk tier list, but perks are in the same way also a little bit tricky to evaluate because they don't just come by themselves. There's a tree, there's a package that comes along with taking a perk. So I think I want to do the perk tier list with the perk trees, not just the perks. So like, here, next level up, I'll show you what I mean. If we survive the next, you know, who knows, maybe we die right here, right? Let's see. Okay, so, like, let's say we go, oh, Frost Mage. Frost Mage is an S tier perk tree because the starting perk is so strong. Frostbite, even with the nerf, is pretty good. Shatter, even with the nerf, is pretty good. But you take this perk mainly for the CC effect of Frost Mage. This by itself makes this an S tier perk tree. Ice Shard, pretty much worthless, but whatever, it's fine. This is worth it, right? And then we go to like the Divine Wrath, or the Holy Shield skill tree, right? Holy Shield is like an S or an A tier perk. It's very good, right? But when you talk about these two perks, Like, Divine Blessing is okay, but you really just take these perks to get the ability to get a Stalwart Shield, which is an S tier perk for sure, right? So instead of just doing each perk individually, I'd rather just analyze the perk tree as a whole and give it just a general ranking of, like, let's say, for example, Holy Shield would be an A. Like the Holy Shield tree would be like an A tier tree, right? Like, Holy Shield's good, Stalwart Shield's pretty good, but these two middle perks, especially like Divine Wrath, are not that good. Divine Blessing is pretty good, but I think it's more interesting to evaluate the trees as a whole rather than each individual perk. You could just do each individual perk and then talk about the trees as well, I suppose. But that's how I would like to do a tier list for this game, and I'd love some feedback. How do you think a tier list for this game should be formatted, as far as, you know, the characters and weapons and perks? That's what I'm planning right now. It's just 2 different videos. One video about the perk trees, and one video about the character and weapon combinations. And even the weapon and character combinations, I'm not super sure about, because it's going to be like just a lot of like this one's an easy win, this one's like a little bit of a struggle, and then that's basically it. Because all the characters are pretty easy to win with, I feel like, as long as you're not like just giving them like a dog shit weapon. Like, if you're playing like Abby and you give her like, I don't know, what's a terrible Abby weapon? There's none really, basically. Maybe like the revolver, or like the crossbow. Crossbow's probably the worst Abby weapon, right? Because her whole thing is that she spins, but the revolver only has 1 shot in it. Or the crossbow only has 1 shot in it, and you're supposed to charge it up, but I think her spin with the crossbow doesn't even charge it. That's probably the worst, one of the worst combos in the game. You know, maybe there is some room for this. Yeah, actually, that seems like a good idea to me. I like this. Fresh Clip is very good. Divine Blessing is also pretty good, but I'll take the Fresh Clip here. Okay. So I'm thinking, I think I'm back on my mini clip is a trap grind. I think I want to stay away from mini clip, because I think it doesn't actually do that much for you. I think Assassin here, but know that Fanfire is probably really important here to get Fusillade unlocked. I should be using the Shadow Clone to like assassinate people more often here too. Yeah, Fusillade for a wider firing arc would be pretty useful. Frost Mage also pretty useful here. Penetration also very useful. I'll take the Frost Mage now because I want to have it. Okay. There's penetration, good. Getting 1 extra base piercing here for the shotgun and the extra distance on firing will be very useful for sure. Hina's doing some pretty good work there as well. Definitely want to pick up a Frostbite. Lost our shield, gotta be careful. Definitely take a shatter here. Oh. Got a little mixed up there on the unpause. This game doesn't have as big of an issue for me as Vampire Survivors does with the coming out of upgrade like panic, right? Like, I don't know about you, but like, I've had plenty of times in Vampire Survivors where like I got a level up in a very poorly timed moment. I think Vampire Survivors, I don't know if they always did it, but I feel like now they They give you a little bit of like a invulnerability period after leveling up where you can't get hurt, but only for like a split second. In this game, I'm sure you noticed it, but they give you a little bit of like a knockback effect. Fusillade here, extremely worthwhile. There we go. But Vampire Survivors, there was always this weird thing where, like, let's say for example you held down the W key so you can move right after leveling up. It like didn't work. You'd have to like input the button immediately after the level up screen happened. You couldn't just hold it and then like buffer into it, which always felt like kind of bad. But this game has the same issue with Addy and right click, where when you reload you can't just hold down right click and buffer into the next spin. It's a teensy bit annoying. Not a huge deal, obviously, but a little bit annoying. If we wanted to, we could take Magic Lens there and go for the big Hina clone build. I'm not a big fan of that, especially with the shotgun. It's got a pretty low base damage, so the clone doesn't actually end up doing that much damage. I don't know, maybe it's good. Hard to say, right? Lamprey is starting to become a lot of them now. A little bit worried. We can just push through them, it looks like. Yeah, not actually a big issue. Okay. Oh, Coughing's here. Hello, Coughing. So I'm curious. Here's something fun to talk about here for this video. What do you guys think this weapon character combo is? Hina shotgun. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it before I say my opinion. And when you're ready, we'll count it down and we'll all say it out loud together. Not really, but I'm curious. How do you feel about Hina shotgun? And I have a sneaking suspicion that my opinion is going to be a little controversial here. Now, take into account that my tier list here is not for just overall power. Like, I'm not talking about like who when you have an optimized build, which character can kill the most enemies in a single run. We're not going for like, you know, world record attempt tier listing here. We're just talking about general play, who wins the video game. That's how I evaluate them, at least. Right? And I think that my evaluation is going to be a little shocking. For me, Hina shotgun, I think, is an S tier weapon character combo. And you might be like, that seems pretty weird. Shotgun does not work well with Hina's Shadow Clone. Why would you say that these characters and weapons together is S tier? And my reasoning for that is, I think, pretty simple. She doesn't have to be synergistic to be good. Hina's Shadow Clone is just, in a vacuum, I think the best ability in the game. Like, it's really good. And the shotgun is, really strong as well. I don't think we take miniclip here. I think miniclip is, like I said before, just a bait, right? If I'd rather just shoot by 4 shots because I can spread them around. Yeah, no thank you. I'll take intense burn here. Frost Lengthening's looking pretty good. But yeah, Hina, her Shadow Clone does one really important thing, and it invalidates the reindeer fight, basically. A lot of characters and a lot of builds in this game really struggle to kill the reindeer. If you're playing like Spark, for example, you need a really strong start in order to be able to kill the reindeer without too much issues. Because their overall single target damage is somewhat lacking, especially in the early game. So the reindeer can just run you over pretty easily. So me personally, Hina Shadow Clone just makes the fight the easiest fight, not in the game. Maybe that's a bit of a reach, but it invalidates the fight basically, which I think is really good. And then I just think the shotgun is just like the best weapon in the game too. Like, you don't need a character that buffs the shotgun to make the shotgun good. So Hina being a character who easily beats the reindeer, and the shotgun being a weapon that with pretty much, you know, little to no support can just win the game on, like, little to no character support can win the game on its own, just means that the character is S tier, right? That's my evaluation, at least, and I'm curious what other people's evaluations are as well. I think I like Stalwart Shield here. Diamond Shotgun is also another S tier list, because Diamond doesn't necessarily make the dog obsolete, but if you're going into it with full HP, you can probably just tank the dog. You can probably just tank the reindeer, basically, and just stand your ground and unload on it until the reindeer is just dead before it kills you. Maybe not literally, but more or less is kind of how it plays. Gun Mastery, pretty easy take here. Go. Oh, guess who's here? It's the Shogi. Now, one thing I will say is that, like, this logic with Hina really only applies for weapons that don't need character support to be good. So the shotgun, maybe the back gun is good with Hina too. Oh, but that's less that it revolves around character support and more that you can just play a summoner build with Hina, and therefore the back gun is okay. Because there is some support there for the back gun. Not a huge amount, but some. Oh, there goes my shield. Oh, Pterodactyl is here too. Gotta be careful, we get clipped by one of these tentacle monsters. We do just die. Big Splinter here. We don't have to kill them, by the way. We can just leave. We should try to kill them, but we don't have to. I do want to do my video of no boss kills at some point. That should be funny. It's gonna be tough though. We got our shield back. Let's get in there. Okay, Shogath is down. There we go. We get invincible dashes. We get Tome of Rage or Tome of Power. What do you think is better here? They're both pretty good. I think we have enough piercing. I think we take the Tome of Rage. There we go. Oh, we get death rounds here? Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. I'll take Vitality here just to keep us above the 2 damage one-shot threshold right now. That seems pretty good to me. Yeah. Hopefully this is obvious what I mean about shotgun being non-character dependent, right? Like, we're still just absolutely tearing shit up here. Even though our character basically has no synergies with the shotgun, right? Mini clip, no. I think we'll take Siege. Try to get what's it called to show up. Stand your ground. When are they adding Castle Doctrine to this game? It'd be a pretty cool one. Castle Doctrine can be like Big Shot combined with Giant Mushroom. I don't know what it would do. Let me think about it. Big Shot combined with Giant Mushroom. Castle Doctrine. When standing still, you have a big shield around you. I don't know. I can't actually think of it right now. I'm too busy not dying. Give me one moment, please. Okay. Big running the gun here. Mini clip stinky. Anyway, video is basically over at this point. We're not gonna die in the last minute here. Oops, sorry about that little hiccup there. Ran out of recording space, so I think I might have got cut off halfway through a sentence there. I don't remember what I was saying. But I had to go in and clear some disk space up so I could make room for this last little bit of the recording. Great timing. I think I might have been saying something along the lines of like the video's over now. Like we're not gonna lose from this point. Yeah, where we have 4 HP and a shield, and we're just, you know, mowing people down without them even getting a chance to get close to us, so yeah. It's pretty much over from here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're watching this roughly around when it gets uploaded, maybe swing by the live stream if it's happening. It'd be nice to say hi. youtube.com/c/cranberry god, I think. Cranberry was already taken as a custom YouTube URL, so I had to do a Cranberry God, which is my backup, which is actually my name on Twitch is Cranberry God, if you're curious. Anyway, whatever. It's 11k kills. That's not bad actually, huh? Weird. Anyway, peace out.